through a barrier and was seen wandering through traffic. Although she had several interactions with cars, no trunks were harmed during this outing.
There we go. Okay, now go ahead, Thomas. Nicola,
right,
stand up for the news.
Mine's kind of like a bit with like 3 things on it, all right? So we got to stay in topic here. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Listen, Boeing whistleblower Sam Seltzer, an engineer with the company for over 17 years, states 787 Dreamliners are at risk for breaking apart after prolonged use because, quote, we built them for JetBlue. When he reported this to his superiors, they reassigned him to a different aircraft, where he encountered a similar problem. In testimony, he claims the fuel tank assembly is likely to fail because a dog ate that part of the instructions. Boeing's official response to the allegation is that Mr. Seltzer is a liar, can't prove the plane will catch on fire.
Forgive Chris tuning his guitar in between. He's going to play us a song like he always does. I don't mind when he does it. Just letting you know.
Oh, no, I already got a call?
Oh, yay.
I don't know if you guys can
Oh,
actually
you got a call.
I have a call. Who am I speaking with?
This is Dan?
Is it Pop Pop?
Pop.
Yo, it's Scuba.
It's Scuba.
Oh,
Hey,
Scuba, what's up, my dog? How we doing?
I just wanted to shout out Thomas Nicola. I have, obviously he's a firefighter.
Yeah.
Where he's at. I just want to say that I have his calendar. I carry it around in my wallet.
You got the wallet size one.
Yeah, it's a signed copy.
That's the only one he fits on.
So you have his face like facing in on your backside in your wallet in your back pocket, right?
Did you do like a sexy fireman calendar shoot? Is
all
that
of
what he's
them are
giving
posed,
you?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
There's
Oh, I
fake
see
soot
one.
on my face.
Oh,
I've always got
that's
Stefano 6.
Fake
That's
soot.
where he's got. I love you, Stefano. That's awesome, man.
Stefano's got a show coming up. We're going to cut an ad for it. We're going to sponsor it with an ad that's going to run the week before of. And Scuba, you want to tell us about it real quick? We'll get that going real quick. Start ball rolling.
Signed to you guys as guest host after our event that you guys will find out in the future. We're going to have an after party at Ordinance 1.
Oh,
And,
we like after parties.
Yep.
Thomas Nicola and Jacoby are going to guest host a late night after party dirty open mic.
Oh.
Yep. So after a
dirty
show.
material, and it's going to be a good time. Kind of have a little bit of fun.
You want to hear one of my new ones from this week? A new story?
No, let's hear it, bro.
All right. Okay. A bishop was stabbed during a sermon in Sydney, Australia. Did we talk about that yet?
I don't think
During
so.
his sermon, yeah, the bishops say he forgives his attacker. Also, he quoted, "You call that a knife? That ain't a knife." Apparently, the attacker yelled "checkmate" and was dressed as a horse.
I love chess.
You like that one? Oh, you
Yeah.
like chess? You ever tried playing chess in Australia? Oh man, it's real hard. I went and played chess in Australia with this guy. He stabbed me actually afterwards. So I was like playing chess, and it was my turn, and I was like, "All right, you go ahead." And then he's like, "All right, checkmate." I'm like, "Whoa, buddy, I can still move over there though. Look." He's like, "No, checkmate." I'm like, "Nah, but I can still move over here though, you know?" And he's like, "Checkmate." And I was like, "Nah, what about here?" He's like, "Checkmate, mate."
Oh, dun-dun-dun. She doesn't laugh like a mom too.
She won't laugh if it's not funny. She's
Stefano,
heard that
I love
one
you. Thank you
before.
for the plug, man. You guys got to come see us. So back to Stefano's show. He's got a show the
People love
31st.
that show.
Yes.
we're
So the
gonna talk about
31st,
it.
he's got a show at the Newport Richie
At the theater.
the theater,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
After that
fancy
show,
town.
all the comics are invited out. Anybody who's
The
looking to get
after
some
dirty
open mic
party
time. Yeah, we're
thing you
doing
said.
an open mic where it's going to be
We're gonna
a
say it
lot of
twice
fun.
now.
Yeah, man, we're doing it 14 times, Doug.
We're gonna say it more.
Well,
I
I
have
would
a book
imagine-
I'm writing.
I would imagine we'll have to be
Baker's
clean
dozen.
for the
Speaking
theater
of
and then
bake.
be
It's
dirty
very
for the
clean.
after party.
Bob.
Okay.
I think so. It's like they're doing like a competition thing at the theater. It's like 2 different things.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Okay. That should be a
It's gonna
fun.
be awesome, man. Thomas
I knew
Nicola
he was
is
still
gonna be a great host for a dirty show. I ran into Thomas at the Renaissance Festival.
Yeah.
And he was dressed up as a pirate, screaming, "There's semen on my poop deck!" on my poop deck.
Like
guys are
Captain
awesome.
Jim, right?
Keep doing
Yeah.
your thing. I gotta
Cool.
go.
I love you.
Arr.
Or every year, that's how I try to get them to
Arr.
hire me. I just show up as a different character that I showcase. Hey, look,
Arr.
this is the kind of character I could be. But They never call me back. So if there's anybody at the Renaissance Festival looking for a character actor, I'm your guy.
Yeah.
I can be anything you need, any kind of animal.
Are you looking for me booty?
Yeah, anything.
Okay, back to the news. Robin, it's your turn. What's breaking?
Okay. Before the show, we were talking about Alaska, so I thought I would read this one. The Alaska Department of Transportation is using four-legged robots that they disguised as fox or coyotes to keep other smaller animals from crossing or loitering on airport runways. Now, the robots have reduced the amount of animals being killed by landing planes, but have increased the amount of planes crashing into the robots. So it's a yin and yang thing.
Amen.
Over to you, Thomas Nicola.
All right. In other news, the NBA recently banned Jonte Porter for life over a gambling scandal.
Oh, no.
Yeah. The investigation concluded that Mr. Porter had bet on over 13 games involving his team losing. Jonte denied any remorse for his actions, stating, "I would have gotten away with it, not for those pesky kids and their smelly dog."
He's right there.
Oh.
The lead investigator,
This is
Fred
jokes.
Herman, discovered Porter's skullduggery while witnessing Porter teaching a white man how to jump.
Hey, get the whistle out, bud. Give him one of those.
However, the charges are likely to be dropped because Jonte was riding the bench for all of the games. And he won me $1,000.
Oh, that's always a plus.
I like it that you use the word skullduggery in your jokes.
Thank you very much. That took
I
me
like
that
words
took
like
me
that.
like 45 minutes to find the right word.
Like
you know?
scallywag is one
Yeah,
of my
dude. I,
favorite
was
words
like,
to use.
I had to Google it too to make sure. I was like, that works. All right. It's like suspicious behavior. I'm like, all right.
Speaking of scallywags, a St. Pete man was apprehended after shooting his now deceased wife, and then following the ambulance after the police had gotten to the
What about
scene,
that?
taking her to the hospital where she had died. But before he was taken out by the police and a wall of decorative rocks. I guess apparently he was also an injury attorney, a lawyer attorney guy, you know. So he was trying to. He's an ambulance
He's an
chaser.
ambulance chaser and an attorney.
Apparently, he also hit rock bottom.
Oh, there it is. Perfect.
You like that one?
I did. That was a pretty good one.
That's what
I-
happened, I guess.
Yeah, I didn't write a joke about it, but I did read
Go.
that story, and I thought, how mad can you be at someone? Like, you already shot them, and then you're chasing down the ambulance.
Well, he's in
Just
trying to
hurt
get
them.
a job. You know,
Yeah, that's
he's
true.
an
He's an
attorney
ambulance
also.
chaser. Yeah.
Go ahead, Mom. What
Okay.
else is in the news?
More crazy Florida people. A Florida man cracked open a beer after he shot a gun near police officers last night in Port Orange, Florida. Police later arrested the man for using a firearm while under the influence of alcohol. The Florida man protested the charge, saying, "I wasn't under the influence. I was only drinking beer. If I wanted to shoot someone, I would have switched to Jack Daniels."
My friend the other day at the mic he was signed up for, he also took second place. I'm not going to say his name in this story, though. At the next one, he took second place. You know who he is, you guys.
I do.
So he said, I said, "Do you want another beer?" He's like, I was like, "I'll get you a Yuengling." He's like, "No, give me a Bud Light. I got to sober up."
Amen. It's half water, man.
His initials, they're also like Hitler's private army.
Yeah, I would say. I know you're
SS initials. I'm not going to say his name today, though.
That's a
He
weird
will be probably. I don't know if he's given up his spot to compete again for the Final Four or not.
Oh,
but
I did
he has
see-
an automatic spot if you place second or third in any of
Oh,
the first
cool.
3 weeks or 4 weeks.
I did
3
see
weeks.
on the chat he said he gave up his spot, but maybe he'll change his mind.
Hopefully he does. Go ahead, Mom. Back to the news.
Prince Harry registers himself as an American resident. As a celebration for being an American, he ate a hamburger, a hot dog, and stocked up on ammunition. So welcome to America, Harry.
Man, dude.
Nice.
I got one here. And NASA recently spent $11 billion to return a rock from Mars. This is still not as expensive as Hunter Biden's rock problems.
All right, give him a whistle. Chris is on
That's how you
his
catch
phone.
HPV.
I'm dealing with a little bit of business right now.
Business as usual.
Uh-huh.
Show me the money.
All right. Florida Governor DeSantis signs a bill allowing chaplains in public schools, except no Satanists. He has gone out of his way to say, "I will not allow them to be a religion that's accepted to have chaplainism." Kind of like how God banned Lucifer from heaven. Coincidence? Or dare I say, DeSantis Christ?
Yeah, pull it back. I like that.
Mom?
Okay. Members of the Kennedy family have
Oh.
publicly endorsed President Biden on Thursday. This was particularly insulting to their relative, Robert Kennedy Jr., who's running for president as an independent. The public action is expected to cause a deep rift in the family and make for a super weird Thanksgiving. So,
I have to tag with that. 12, they said 12 Kennedy family members. It was 12 of them publicly endorsed Joe Biden instead of RFK, Robert Jr.
yeah.
Yeah. He said he didn't care anyway. They're a bunch of filthy scumbags, and he calls them the Dirty Dozen.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Dirty Dozen say, we're just trying not to get shot. So we're going to endorse Joe.
Yeah, the Kennedys don't have the best of luck in politics.
And bullets.
You're in
either.
bullets, yeah.
Even-
Eaters? No, that's somebody else.
Yeah, or driving down the street in a convertible. Don't want to look on that either. There's a lot of not so good
Okay. they just
No,
don't
I
want
say
to
we
get
keep
shot.
harping on
Go ahead, Thomas. What else is in the
Oh
news?
man, so you guys know 420 is right around the corner, right?
stuff.
So stoners everywhere are preparing to celebrate 420, which coincidentally was Hitler's birthday
Oh,
and the 25th anniversary of Columbine. Yeah, that is, of course, if they can use a calendar and remember to set an alarm.
I always forget. It's Hitler's birthday for real deal?
Yeah,
Yes.
420 is
I did not
Hitler's
know that.
birthday.
I would never
Yeah, none of
wanted
them
to
do.
know that before. I'm like, I don't care. I remember, not buying him a present.
Yeah,
I'm not
he was a
telling you.
naughty boy this year. He's not getting a Christmas present.
Facebook, I'm not even friends with him on Facebook, first of all.
It's weird how
Nor
in
would
like
I ever be.
1932 Santa had the list and he was like, all right, he's not so bad. And then 1934 he was like, that's a naughty boy.
Yeah. What happened to a lump of coal, Santa?
he took it and he put it on his lip.
Way too far. Way too far.
Back to topic here. Momentum is growing to remove Johnson as speaker. Did you hear about that? Well, sometimes mine does the thinking for me and the speaking, but there's no way that I would ever remove Johnson.
Are you doing the snorting today, Chris?
You like that one, Mom?
I did. Yeah, good old.
That was funny.
Chris has the most objective opinion. That was funny. That's a good one. He doesn't laugh. He just tells you.
Chris has the best laugh, though.
Uh,
Make him laugh, Mom.
Okay, the U.S. Space Force will be building a spacecraft that will aid other spaceships that need refueling on long missions. Much like the Earth's refueling station, this will provide light snacks, beverages, and sketchy employees, all while charging you over inflated prices. It's like a gas station, but it's in the space.
Yeah.
Yeah, Space Force is putting it up there.
I joined Space Force, Mom.
Did you?
I'm the admiral of my own star fleet.
Oh, congrats!
It's like fantasy
I
football.
killed some Martians. I'm probably even going to be the first man ever to inhabit Uranus.
Oh.
It's the
Okay.
planet in the solar system.
Yes.
Not what you're thinking, Chris. Back to you, Thomas
Oh,
Nicola.
God. A recent poll in Florida is gaining traction. There's a tradition online. They want to change the term weatherman to whatever man due to the
Whatever
bipolar
man.
nature of the climate.
500 ballerinas from as young as 9 years old break a world record for the most people on their tiptoes for 1 minute. Did you guys hear about this
I
one?
did.
I saw it. I
that
didn't want
one.
to open the page for fear.
And they're cute little tutus, that's where Manny and Captain Jim are right now. You guys. Yeah. All right. What was yours take on that? Go ahead.
I didn't want to open the page because I didn't want to deal with
You didn't want that in your
I didn't
search
want
history?
Facebook. I didn't want Facebook to start like pulling stuff up. I was like, this is not. I don't have time to curate this right now. It's like I swear the first 45 minutes of my day are just like, stop showing me these things.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe that's a different story.
I'm telling you, dude.
2 bodies were found in search of 2 Kansas moms that went gone missing for 4 people were arrested, Mom. and the search starts over giant pools of blood that were found. You know, you should be careful. You're a Kansas mom.
I am.
Usually, it's mom who says no running by the pool. Right, Robin?
Yeah, especially the pools of blood. That's
Well, that's how the blood got there. Is what I'm saying. The mom slipped on. Anyway, the bodies went missing. We got to check Manny's trunk. The bell.
The bell came out on that one.
Where's my
I've been
butler? at?
waining.
Where's my butler? Go ahead, Mom. Where's Mr. Pennington?
Mr. Pennington.
in honor
There
of
he is. Hey, give me my tea, Pennington.
in honor of Thomas talking about the weather, I've got my one weather joke.
It's not the weather yet, is it?
Oh, it's not.
Oh, I did mine early because that's all
You
I
did the
prepared.
weather? I didn't even know.
I can do it again.
We're supposed to go. And now to weather with Robin Savage.
Oklahoma Sports Commission asked a pro wrestling. Let's start this again. Oklahoma Sports Commission asked a wrestling program not to have a transgender wrestler compete with any women. The wrestler's name is Nyla Rose. She was asked whether the following was true. Does a rose by any other name still have a wiener?
Have a wiener.
It's good Shakespeare.
She's having
nod.
yours.
That's good.
Thomas, you have anything else
I
over
like
here?
high class. That's good. I haven't prepared anything else for the class, sir.
Oh, well, in history news, laughs from the past. We like to do a little segment of history. So I'll give you a little education today. In 1961, today, you guys, today, you know, on the 18th, is the anniversary of the Bay of Pigs, you guys.
Yeah.
I always thought that Melania Trump was the Bay of Pigs.
Oh.
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
Yeah, that
but it
thing's
was
too far
Cash.
away from me, bro.
Because the trumpet, you know, that's his bay.
Yeah.
Now you get it, Mom?
Yeah.
Now you
got
get it? That's his bay.
It's good.
His Bay of Pig.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was actually the Cuba's Castro versus the USA. They had a little controversy. Remember you, Mom?
Well,
You were back
alive,
then. You were
but-
alive then, right, Mom? Yeah. But here's some. What's funny and comes in cubes, and it smokes a lot.
Oh.
They,
Rubik's Castro. But it's really Fidel Castro.
Yeah.
We get it. All right.
How it says Bay, but it actually is BAE of pigs.
Yes.
I know how to do our jokes.
I'm just saying. That's
All right,
easy
Mom.
there.
Okay.
It's a
Your
nod.
I've got two history jokes. This week in history, a lady by the name of Greta Waltz sets a world's record by running a marathon in 2 hours, 25 minutes, and 29 seconds.
Whoa.
Ironically, another lady by the name of Beatrice Joggs set a dancing record by waltzing for 18 straight hours.
Nice.
You got any more good stuff for us, Thomas? Or do you want to hear one of mine, or you want me to
I
make
keep
you
listening-
read one of mine?
I could look at yours.
Try reading that.
It's like cheating. It's like cheating at school.
I love it when people try to read mine. Go ahead.
That's okay, man. You should see what I have to read. I've had to communicate with doctors.
You can't read it first. You have to just go.
Oh, okay. Funeral home collects $130,000 from family caught giving the Fam's Day concrete instead
Dry concrete. Sorry.
the ash. Oh yeah, dry
Instead of-
concrete instead of ashes of their loved ones,
Did you hear about
and
that?
improperly
Oh, terrible.
disposing of the actual remains. Oh my God! So a funeral home gave them
Yeah.
concrete.
Not
Instead
one
of that
family, many families.
Oh wow! They were just like,
dry concrete instead.
dude.
Finish the story.
Oh, there's no. Oh, that's the signal for the back. Funeral home defends on the in the voice in the print. It's like reading after Charlie Day. Like these numbers. Or what is this, dude?
Right?
This is just an
Well, I'm
amp.
laughing
You just
too
put an
hard.
ampersand here. Funeral homes defense is on the invoice in fine print. All agreements are signed. No set, not set in stone.
Nice one, Ricky.
Yeah.
So what happened was the funeral home.
Oh, there we go.
They have collected over $130,000 from families. They were caught giving the families dry concrete instead of the ashes of their loved ones.
That's awful.
Oh yeah, and they were improperly taking and disposing of the bodies too. That's not good. The actual remains. The funeral home. They defended themselves in saying this. They should have read the fine print on the agreements. After they signed, it said, "After signed, these are set in stone."
Oh,
could you-
yeah,
And then
okay.
it says
That's way better.
and then it says this, which you didn't even try to say this one. Pop, did always say that Nana always was built like a bomb shelter. That's where your pop. Is he calling in or what?
Maybe. I doubt it.
All right,
He's
well,
probably eating dinner.
He's probably trying to work.
He's taking care. He's
cell
taking care of
phone
my
still.
kids, so we can do this.
How do you work this thing?
But I'm just thinking, like, what if, God forbid someone passes away and you're like, oh, their last wish is that I like throw them into the ocean where they, and then you throw them in and it just becomes like a concrete.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's,
It's
just like
better
a-
than it blowing in your face and you get
barge.
mesothelioma.
Yeah.
All right, here's a funny thing. A snake from
Chris and I are going to be
40s
best friends. I
You're
think.
gonna like this one, Chris.
You're like,
Check this out. All right, break it up, you two. A snake from 47 million years ago, you heard about this, was found to be over 2,000 pounds and it was 36 feet long. The largest snake or snake skeleton was discovered last week, and it turns out it was just Senator Skeletor, Rick Scott. It was Rick Scott.
Yeah.
He's
Rick
a.
Scott. Oh man, I even have my Rick
evil one.
Scott socks on.
Oh,
today.
nice.
My Skeletor.
All right.
Don't forget.
A black Florida man was
Have you seen
arrested,
those?
you guys. A black Florida man was arrested and accused of beating his girlfriend's 5-year-old for simply watching Paw Patrol. You hear about this, Mom?
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, he defends his actions by stating they were just playing Paw Patrol in real time
Oh.
if Paw Patrol were real cops.
Oh, they were just playing Paw Patrol, reenacting the jail George Floyd thing.
Sit.
Paw Patrol.
No.
Nine
All right.
minutes.
Quit resisting my dog. Quit resisting my dog.
Here's a curveball. These are subjects that I couldn't find something funny to say about them. I'm going to give you yours first, okay?
Sorry.
You ready, Thomas?
Yes, sir.
I only got 2 yes, so I brought 2 curveballs. Pinellas County man was arrested for abusing his wife for not letting him use the car. Heads up, Pam. Go ahead.
Heads up, Pam. Those kids aren't gonna dispose of themselves.
Yeah. She was actually driving him. Nuts. That's my thing. All right, Mom, you ready?
I'm ready.
A 75-year-old New Jersey woman is arrested for beating and stabbing an 81-year-old man. She beat the crap out of him. He tried to call the police. She knocked the phone out of his hands. He kept running. Then she started stabbing him. Now she's being charged, in addition for attempted murder, apparently, abusing an elderly when they're only 6 years apart.
Well,
You think that's fair?
I mean, it's like elderly on elderly abuse. It's like,
Old on old abuse.
yeah.
100%. This is what happened. Is one of them? One or
She
both of
wouldn't let
them
him
have
take the car.
dementia. They have dementia, and they woke up and they totally forgot who each other was, and they started fighting. Somebody broke into my house.
Where's Martha?
Yeah.
I've been married for like over 25 years, and I couldn't imagine like another 30, 40 years. I think at some point you just have to say, let's just cage match it out.
She tries to snuff the flame out of me every day.
You guys are still young though. You're still a little robust.
You got any more news?
I do.
Current news? You got to break out some of Jim's stuff?
No, I've got
I'll
got
read Jim's jokes.
I got one more
Show
this
me
day
over
in
before you
history.
finish the first one.
Yeah.
We're going to let Chris play a song first, and then you can finish the show with some more news.
Okay, yeah.
All right, this is the artist known as Christopher Wright, the Starlight Collector. He is the music director for
Yay.
Stand for News and Stand for Live events in association, which he helped me start kind of on the radio with me, Stand for News. He let me and him and Professor Jay helped me do Russo's open mic that started the spark that got us Holiday Inn, that got us essentially Dave and Buster's all the way up to now, knocking boots. We got Birdies in the mix back then.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
then,
yeah.
I mean, without me and Chris together starting Stand for News, or the music part, to me, I really like live intro music at our open mics.
Right.
Kick
Such a
butt,
vibe, dude. Everybody
he
loved
starts
it.
the show,
Yeah.
and here he goes. He's got an amazing song for us. Say hello. Tell us what you're gonna plug. Well, we'll wait till we do the plugs. Here, go ahead.
Yeah, we'll save it for the plugs at
Save
the
it
end.
for
Yeah,
later
yeah.
when we covered everything.
Take it
but
away.
plugs.
Exactly. But
I'm getting call. I got a call real quick. Can we?
Let us know, and then we'll get to the caller.
Hey, Hog, you gotta wait.
all right, fair enough. All right, yeah, fair enough. In that case, then yeah, I was gonna play an original song. I haven't busted this one out in a little bit, but I figured it's a nice little afternoon, so beautiful little evening. So it's time to bring out ride high. Cruising is fine with me. I don't got no place that's a to be too quickly. Yeah, I got my destiny, but I'm in no rush, no hurries, no worries, rather ride high. Soak up the sky, rather feel fine. Just give me one reason why. So just drive. Superstitions ain't for me. I don't stress myself out with all the possibilities. Everybody seems to me to be all in some huge rush. So hurried, so worried, we'd rather ride high. Soak up the vibe, rather feel fly. Just give me one reason. I'd rather waste a minute of my life than waste my life in a minute. They're saying that I'm on a dead-end road, but this highway's just the beginning. Whoa, whoa. Rather ride high. Soak up the sky, rather feel fine. Just give me one reason. So just drive. One more.
All right, let's take it from
Woo! My dog! Give it up for Chris.
Nice. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you. Yeah.
All right.
All right, let's take it from the top, and I'm gonna add more percussion and the bell, okay? Because I feel like we
And
can
more
really
slide
get,
whistle.
That's a good fun song.
like
Yeah.
we'll do a solo. It's a cute, and then we'll do a slide whistle
Slide
solo.
whistles, you guys. And the Jimi Hendrix of the slide.
Cool.
You guys, this is the joke of the day whistle. Many and few have gotten it. Mom, finish up with a little current news for us, and
Okay,
then we
do
will
we-
get into our next
Do
segment.
we have
Who got
our
hog? I got
Oh,
hog.
hog.
I
Who's
got
the hog? Tell us, buddy.
the hog could be anybody. I don't know.
Fire away. Who's hog?
Hog. Hello. Is this hog?
This is Hog with 3 G's.
hog with 3 G's?
Yeah.
How are you, hog? This is Thomas Nicola. We're live on the radio. How can we help you?
Hey guys, I was just
Where's
at home alone. My wife's out with her boyfriend right now, so I figured I'd call in and just chat with somebody.
That's good to hear. I'm glad to. Are you okay today?
Yeah, no, she does this every Thursday.
Oh, cool. Glad to hear. What? Thanks for joining us. My name's Thomas Nicola.
Who's the hog?
This is Hog. Hog with 3 G's. Who are you,
Hog?
Hog with 3 G's? I'm familiar.
my
I
real
know
name
one
is-
named Hog, but he has 6 G's in
Is
his
it
name.
Melania Trump, the Bay of Hogs?
Oh my God.
It's the anniversary of the Bay of Pigs.
My actual name is Tony Rizzo, but I go online by Hog with 3 G's, so I'm more comfortable starting with that.
Nice.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
Nice to meet you, Tony. My name is Tom. Sometimes I portray to be Tony as well, but typically
With
go
3
by-
Y's.
yeah.
I think it's really cool that both of our names start with T's.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
is a fact.
That's what's up.
Are you okay? Are you a follower on my Facebook? This could be anybody.
No, my wife doesn't let me have Facebook. She doesn't
Okay.
want me to talk to other women.
He just listens to Stand Up for News every week.
Yeah, that's
on the-
awesome.
Just a
Live
stand
on
up
the
for news
radio.
fan?
Well, thanks for
You
calling,
like
Hog.
Stand Up for News?
Hey, Tom? Are you doing anything after this? Like, you sound like you're a cool guy, and you might be like, because my wife's boyfriend's pretty cool too. His name's Tyler.
Okay.
Everyone that starts with T, I get along with pretty well.
Oh, that's cool.
I'm
Thanks,
glad
Tony.
Amber doesn't have a headset in.
Yeah.
Because I don't know what he's referring to.
Well,
He's a married man.
yeah,
You've been
Tony.
listening.
I mean, if you guys would love to come check me out after this, I'm actually going to be at Kava Cave doing some stand-up comedy there tonight as well, about 9 o'clock. Yeah. Or you can follow
Guy
me on
Dudley will
Facebook.
be there too.
Guy Dudley.
You could add him to the
Mario.
Oh,
Who else is there?
that up in
All
Lutz.
three
Yeah,
of them?
that's a fun venue. I've
Yeah,
been
it
there
is,
before.
man.
Yeah,
Kava
it's really
bars. Go ahead, Hog.
Does the show start at 9 and end before 9:30?
I can't.
It's
it
a
ends at-
29-minute show.
Yep.
Yeah, sorry, Tom, I can't make that. My wife would kill me if she found out I left the house.
Sounds like a strong lady.
Hog.
She sounds
yeah.
like she's that lady from New York or New Jersey
New
that
Jersey.
stabbed the old man.
No,
after beating him up.
she's black.
Oh.
That
Okay.
still sounds exactly like the lady
Yeah.
from New Jersey that stabbed and attacked her husband.
That could be anybody.
What is that? Crazy?
Well-
What's going on?
Yeah, so we
Oh
keep
man,
getting
dude,
feedback on it.
the time loop feels like I'm playing
I am
Call
traveling
of
in
Duty.
the past, and I'm a
Yeah.
time traveler.
Yeah.
All right, Mom, take
Amen.
over with the
Okay.
news. We got to run this
I
in,
got-
and then we got to do our next segment,
Goodbye,
the
Hog.
plugs.
Bye,
Thanks for the
Hog.
call.
Thanks for calling, Hawk.
Hope your wife
I got a-
Hawkeye.
figures
I got
that
one
out.
more this day in
Have
history.
fun on the set of MASH.
Yeah, I got one more this day in history and one regular.
Mm-hmm.
So this day in history, May 18th, 1985, Wham becomes the first Western pop act to release
Yes.
an album in China.
Nice.
It left millions of Chinese fans exhausted after they were not used to be woken up before they go-goed.
They should relax.
They should.
Nice.
And then,
Dude, that's solid.
Then my last one is an Alabama woman was arrested after cops found 2 kilos of cocaine in her
Whoa.
3-year-old's backpack.
Hmm.
Police became suspicious when they entered the woman's house and the toddler was dressed in a white suit and says, "Let me introduce you to my little friend."
That kid sounds awesome.
Yeah, great
Mom?
kid.
That's some expensive baby powder.
That's very expensive baby powder.
All right, so now we get to our last segment. I think we covered everything but plugs. So, Mom, you go ahead and plug a show, and then I'll plug
Oh,
one,
wow.
and then Chris, and then me, and then we'll
We'll
finish
go.
plugging with
Okay.
Tom.
May 4th in Safety Harbor at Safety Harbor Arts and Music Center, also known as ShamC. I've got a show going on. Lou Angel Wolf is the headliner. Trevor Glass is the feature. And my good friend Ben Not James is doing a little guest set. And so come
Awesome.
one, come all. Man.
And then
Yeah.
Chris.
Palm Harbor.
Oh yes. So my gig this Saturday night, I'm not going to be at Java Kava, but I will be in downtown Tampa at this lovely place called Dracula's Legacy.
Nice.
It's this lovely little wine bar that's opened up, and I'm going to be playing from 7 to 10 p.m.
All
So
right,
please
we'll be
come
there.
on out, hang out, support the bar a little bit, watch me play. It's going to be a nice little groovy time.
What
It's
night?
Very Saturday night. This
I'll
Saturday
be at
night,
work.
April 20th. Yep, 420.
I will be at Dave & Buster's because I bartend there every
Heck yeah.
day except for when I'm here, and when I'm not here, I'm at Knockin' Boots Saloon.
Doing
And then 2 weeks from yesterday, it will be the 1st, May 1st.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get Ruth, who was here last week, on that to
Oh,
be
I'll
our
give her-
feature.
I'll
I
give her a
think she
call.
could kill that room. It's the toughest room to perform at. It makes comics earn their medal.
I will
You
call
know,
her.
they got to test that medal. That's where they got to earn it. And Knockin' Boots. It'll be May 1st. Open mic, sign up. Go ahead. See if you can stand that crowd. They crushed me yesterday, but I wasn't feeling good. That crowd was. Yeah, I don't even want to talk about it anymore.
Yeah,
But
you're
everybody,
gonna get
Michael
triggered.
Jokes did great.
You
So
start
then in
shaking.
2 weeks, no, sorry. And then Monday, of course, Dave & Buster's, round 4, the last chance to get into the final 4. The 29th will be the final 4. 7 o'clock, I recommend you check in if you're a comic. About 8 o'clock, 7:30, 8 o'clock, somewhere in there, we'll have our music starting in between there. And then the pre-show starts at 8. 8:30 will be the competition for the $150 prize. And if you're first, you go right into the finals.
Yeah.
And then nobody else makes it to the finals after that.
Yeah.
So that's in Brandon. Dave & Buster's, our famous sponsor. They are going to be having comedy at least two more
Twice.
locations, different major cities in the
That's
state of
exciting,
Florida.
James.
Mhm.
Kudos.
And it's all because we just work hard and keep standing up for the news, because the news
Heck
doesn't
yeah.
have any legs. We stand up for the news. So go ahead. You have one to plug? Go ahead and plug your show again.
Well, you can follow me on the social media, Facebook,
do, yeah.
YouTube. Yeah, just Thomas Nicola. You can check me.
YouTube. I didn't know.
Yeah,
you were on YouTube.
I got a YouTube show. I got a lot of irons in the fire. So I got a YouTube show. We do podcasts. We do like skits and stuff. You can check me out there.
Wow.
Can you send me a link, please?
Yeah, absolutely.
Sweet.
I'll send you a link.
find it.
As far as performances this week, I do regulars at the Ordinance 1's on every Wednesday, so I try to go there like at least once every other week or something like that.
That's a good one.
Yeah, Ordinance 1, Title Brewing is on Sunday the 21st. I'll be there. And then I think that's, and then at Dave & Buster's, I'll be at Dave & Buster's in Brandon too, so it'll be a fun show.
You did play
That's the
second
last one.
place, so
I
you
placed
are
second.
entitled to your
I did not
spot.
show
And
last.
I'm giving the people that did place their choice of where they want to be on the mic.
Okay.
Oh, that's nice.
So,
So
it
do
won't
I
be
have to-
last, it won't be first unless you pick those.
Yeah.
You don't have to pick a number. You
20.
can choose your spot.
It's a fun show, man. You guys
So
are
if
putting
you
on a good time
placed-
there. It's cool to see it grow.
You get basically you were the first one to play second, and then who placed third? Spike.
I think Spike.
Yeah.
Spike
Spike.
will be able to pick his after
Yeah.
you. You pick your number. It's going to go right down the order. So
I don't care where I go, bro.
I believe that. I'm the same way, man.
Yeah.
I'll start to show out when people don't want to.
Yep.
So then, that's what's up. Dave & Buster's in association with Stand Up for Live events. That will be Monday, 22nd. Come on down, everybody. We'll have some fun. And I guess that's all the plugs we got.
Thank
And
you
we're
so
down
much for
to,
your time, guys. I appreciate
We're
it.
just going to do our song, I guess,
Yeah.
Knocking Boots. We
Happy
already plugged
birthday.
that one.
Yeah, knocking boots.
Happy
I got to make it
birthday,
out there
YouTube.
to make to
You want to
Knocking
come
Boots.
around, see what happens.
That's the schedule. Is the
They'll
toughest
call it
part,
Knocking
man.
Boots for not because it's a 5-star restaurant or anything.
Yeah.
it's a place where I can smoke and I can drink.
Heck
And
yeah.
there's a stage and a microphone, and then 10 feet away there's they have a convenience store attached to it where I can get black
Heck yeah,
amounts.
dude.
I can get Grandma Daddy on
Wine
the other
would tip,
side, and
am
I
I
can
right?
get energy drinks, and it's pretty much my favorite place in the world, no matter how the
Wow,
stage
dude.
looks.
Yeah.
I built it myself, by the way.
Amen, bro.
All
Putting
right,
in
that's our show. Stand up for news. Stand up for news. Sing. Stand up for news. You can stand up too. Don't sit down. Stand up now. Stand up for news. Stand up for news.
Hell yeah.
Thanks, Chris.